Hello, I'm George Brown, minister of this channel and ministry of From Freedom of Darkness to Deliverance. And I want to share with you this day, this video, about loneliness. Loneliness can become silent and make a person feel abandoned. Loneliness is not always the absence of people. Sometimes it's the absence of connection. The room may be full, but the heart feels empty. The prayer may be spoken, but to the lonely, the heavens feel silent. This kind of loneliness is more than emotional, it is spiritual. It's the willingness between what we believe and what we feel. It's the place where we ask God, God, are you still with me? And hear nothing in return. Scripture is honest about this ache. David cried out, my God, why, O Lord, do you stand far away? Jesus himself, in his darkest hour, cried, my God, why have you forsaken me? These are moments of weakness that amounts to raw humility. In this section, we walk with those who have felt forgotten. We listen to the silence. We name the ache. And we begin to discover that even in the quiet, God is near. Not always with answers, but always with presence. Because loneliness is not the end of the story. It's the place where redemption begins to whisper. I don't know if you ever really felt the seriousness of loneliness. I've been around anyone who really felt that way. There are people that sit in the corner and say nothing. They're quiet, they're shy acting. They're burdened down and heavy laden. And they are seen that no one cares. They don't hear that encouragement from someone. Let me share with you a story about a widow who sat alone in church. The Lord is close to them of a broken heart. Her name is Evelyn. She has sat in the same pew for 30 years, the third row from the back, the left side of the building. That's where she and her husband used to sit, hand in hand, every Sunday morning. He passed her the hymnal, whispered a joke during announcements, squares her hand during prayer. Then one day, he was gone. The cancer came quickly, the funeral was quiet, and the pew felt colder than it ever had. Evelyn kept coming to church, not because she felt strong, but because she didn't know where else to go. She didn't sing much anymore. She didn't join the women's Bible study. She sat quietly and present. People were kind. They offered hugs. They offered her condolences, casseroles. But after a few weeks, the world moved on, and Evelyn remained third row from the back on the left side. She prayed, but it felt like talking to the ceiling. She read scripture, but the words felt distant. She wondered if God moved on. Then one Sunday, a little girl wandered over during the closing hymn. She climbed into Evelyn's lap without a word and leaned her hand against her shoulder. Evelyn didn't know the child, but she held her, and for the first time in months, she felt something stir. Not joy, not healing, just presence. That afternoon, Evelyn opened her Bible again. She read John 34:18. The Lord is close to the broken-hearted and save those who all are crushed in spirit. She didn't feel close, but she believed it. And sometimes believe is enough. Evelyn still sat in that pew, still quiet, still grieving. But now she watched for the little moment, like a child's head on her shoulder, that reminded her she is not alone. Are you lonely? Are you sitting on the pew, the third last row on the left? Are you at your lowest point in your life right now? Do you feel no one is there with you? They care, but you can't feel nothing? I've been there. I have preached sermons and felt like nobody listened. I have preached, nobody encouraged me afterwards. I've been there. How about you? In the next video, we will talk about a pastor who couldn't pray anymore. But I'm George Brown of this ministry. You can help us a lot by subscribing and giving us a like. And help us continue to put stories and powerful messages out here about the lives of people. There's so many that are suffering. There's so many have recovered. So many are walking in the light. Still some are walking in darkness. Head hung down. Don't know which way to turn. They're resting tonight. But when the morning comes, most of them tell me they say this to themselves: here come another day that I must try to make it through it. Subscribe to this channel. Give us a like. Help us in our work. I'm Minister George Brown. Peace.